Alright, I am ready now. A little bit. I apologize for being late. What happened is I had a reasonably busy day today. I had to do a bunch of stuff. I kind of, it's the evening, right? Like after you do a whole bunch of stuff. It wasn't like super draining or anything, but I had some good food, right? You know, once you kind of get in the evening, like 7 or something, things start to catch up with me a little bit. Waking up, just shaking myself a little bit mentally so I can get prepped. I actually slept through my original stream start time, which was 7, and I slept through the updated stream time, which was 8, and now it's 8:30. I mean, I guess that's kind of close enough, more or less, right? So I'm not really like, I guess I'm fine. I'm good. Alright, let me begin. The only thing that I need to do is I need to set my phone up to charge because I have not charged it all day. Is this the right cable? No. There we go. I use my Nintendo Switch charger. The controller charger, that is. Okay. Okay. There you go. Well, this is what I'm dealing with. I gotta fucking change this. I gotta find a better place to store my controllers. I store all my controllers, yep, as you could hear back there. Which is very weird when you want to actually, like, switch channels or switch inputs on my thing. But it's fine, it's no biggie. I'm pretty sure most of those controllers are still good, too. So that's kind of why I don't want to, like, just get rid of them. Just because. Alright. Well, after today, we're going to be done with this anyway, so. I think that's something I'm actually looking forward to a little bit, if you want my honest opinion. Not that, like, I don't like playing Star Fox Adventures, but I think we had our fun. There's always the parting in the beginning, or rather the beginning and the parting. It's no biggie. Why is it not showing up on the stream yet? Oh, my stream is just that delayed, okay. Wow, shit hit the fan, nice job. What happened? Is that for me, or did I do something wrong? Hang on. Stop that, okay. I think I did everything right. I think everything's fine. I have a lot of consoles plugged in. That Pokemon Direct was a banger, not gonna lie. See, it says shit cannot be displayed. Does it still say it? Now it's on YouTube's end. I didn't do anything. Get anything from the options here? Oh, you can put widescreen on. But believe it or not, I kind of think widescreen looks worse, right? Widescreen doesn't really look that great in this game. There you go. Very cool. I just leave it on normal. It's kind of an old game. You don't really need to mess with much anyway. What is a sound test? You got surround. That's about it. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, there's not really much to change here. This is just language, which we're definitely playing in English, so there's really nothing to do on this game's menu screen. Like, what you see is literally what you get. Was my future bad things with a little ground variant? Well, see, my thing is not necessarily that what they didn't show off was cool. It's that it they just have a bunch of really dumb and weird systems in Pokemon. Hang on. That they insist on keeping. Like none of it makes any sense. So, you have all these Pokemon, you have hundreds of Pokemon in your fucking game, right? So, instead of making a more streamlined way of having all these Pokemon be obtainable in games, what you instead do is you instead create a massive clusterfuck of regional variants and all these other things. Like, it just... Like, what the fuck? You have to talk to this guy, I guess, since he's flailing all over the place. Yeah, I think we have to do some extra shit here now, right? Like, I like the new regional variants, but my thing about regional variants is that they just feel kind of like a weird, lazy way to add new Pokemon without adding new Pokemon. So, like, I'm not entirely thrilled by it. Nor am I sold on Pokemon Arceus either. And you're right, it makes perfect sense, but I just think they should be new Pokemon. Like, even if they're related to other Pokemon, I think they should get new names. They should not just be Growlithe with another coat of paint, you know? Wait, do we have the Walled City power-up when we came here before? What the hell are we doing with this? Oh, probably just this. Even farther? Yep, there you go. Yeah, I mean, you might have good designs, but instead of calling it Alolan Ninetales, call it something like Snowtails. I don't know. Like that's just the name I could throw off the top of my head. But you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's a very lazy way to not really add new Pokemon while adding new Pokemon. Plus, it doesn't really do much for me, for people like me who are like, I want to know how many Pokemon are going to be in the Pokedex. I want to know what features are not going to be in the games, you know, and that does for Brilliant Diamond as much as Shining, or as much as Legends Arceus. So, like, as a fan of old school Pokemon, like, do these games look better than their initial presentations? Graphically, totally. Do I think I'm going to buy them at launch? No, not really. Like, especially if Brilliant Diamond has to live up to my expectations of a Pokemon remake, and that, you could argue, is way lower than what I consider to be some of the best Pokemon games ever made. So, they gotta live up to that in my book. And I mean, if they don't, that's fine. I just won't buy the fucking shit games. How did that hit? Okay. But like, Hisuian Bravery looks really cool. I like that. I'm not the biggest fan of Growlithe. I like Braviary, though. And, like, normally I don't like a lot of normal flying types. I like Noctowls and I like Braviary out of all those different flying types. That is one thing I'll give Gen 5. Gen 5, because it had such a big fucking Pokedex, do we have to use this entrance? I guess so. Because Gen 5 had such a big fucking entrance, you could have all these Pokemon in all these weird places and it doesn't feel out of place at all. So I actually kind of like that a lot. Like, they had a lot of high-level Pokemon. It felt like Gen 2, where, like, finding some of these Pokemon requires you to go back to Kanto. Like, not all the new Pokemon are in the same place. I think this is different now, right? Yeah. Oh, God. Where's Tricky?
Stay.
Okay. Wait, did it change? I think it might change every time you step on it. That's hilarious, actually. Is that a straight line? You fucking assholes. Hi. What am I even doing? I'm swimming. That's what I'm doing. What's up, Sloppy? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna finish this today, guaranteed. Because all that's left is putting this in Walled City 2, and then that's the final Perzoa Spirit. So really, once we leave for Walled City 2, and I never really thought about it like this, that's the end of the game. Like, there's nothing else left to do. Alright. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Like, because we already did all the hard work, we're just gonna bulldoze in here and then leave, so... Let me, I really hate that there's a difference between top chat and all chat. It's kind of annoying. Something very interesting happened to me, and I'm questioning if there's any divine involvement involved with it. Well, if it's not too personal and you want to share, then by all means. For me, my divine intervention is that we're getting a Metroid game this year. Needless to say, that already for me is like all my karma points are used up for today. A little bit delayed on sound somehow.
And if you like Pokemon, they had a Pokemon Direct today. I mean, they don't really have much, but they don't need to say much either. What the fuck? Oh, do I have to go... I think I might have to just go up top right away. Like, did I come down here a while ago to do anything specific down here? Because maybe I don't do that this time. What? For some reason I cannot use that pad. What the fuck? Actually, I came back home from a Navy recruitment office. Okay. Recruiter spoke to Mr. last week with the Navy, and the last time I spoke to him before that was at school 2 years ago. Yeah, they have recruiters for the military at a lot of schools. They have that for me. Well, I didn't have the same people at all. But that is some severe significance, unless they just don't have many people in your area, and it's just the same dude. So, I rolled and still took damage. Like, that coincidence is definitely kind of very coincidental. I mean, even if you want to say that there's only a couple people in your area who can, not fish, what is it, recruit? Can you just dive in the water? Even if you want to say that, you know, there's only a handful of people, I mean, the fact that he's still there is already in and of itself like a significant, it's kind of a significant thing, right? This is the part of the game I don't really remember the most, because you kind of, out of all my playthroughs of this game, you know, I've beaten this game a lot of times, but I don't really remember too much about this end part. I know what we have to do, like the general overview. Let me, hold on. I have to reboot my computer, that's why it's desyncing so fast. I have to reboot. I haven't rebooted yet, and I said I would reboot like 3 days ago, and I didn't do it. I don't know if it's divine intervention or pure coincidence. I got a message about the Navy 2 years after I even spoke to a recruiter interactive with one. Well, if you're just coming out of high school, or if you're just turning 18, then you will definitely, because even I got calls when I was, I think, 18, and I think maybe 19. Oops, here we go. About whether or not I would join. A lot of times, like, they know when you're 18, because especially if you're a man, you have to sign up for the select service. So by default, they kind of know when you're 18 anyway. Is this the water raising? Yeah. So it might not be super coincidental. It might be like a, hey, are you still looking, buddy? And I rolled and still got hit. The roll is shit in this game. Wait, hold up. Do I not get to stand on the ground for this version of it? Okay, I can see how this would be more difficult, for sure. Because now you have to reposition and hit the right colors, or rather extinguish the right orbs under the right colors in weird positions. I'm fucked. I'm never gonna hit that. It's over. Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, no, actually, this might be easier. Shit, I meant to hit the yellow one. Okay, let's hit the green this time. Like, I personally think this version is easier. It's just that I gotta not be stupid about it. Ah, I missed the... Shit, okay. Fuck, fuck, fuck. It turns a lot. It turns a lot. Okay. I just hate that I'm bad with the aiming. I'm probably... Yeah, I'm too late on that. Yeah, I'm way too late. The thing... Okay, let me just hit yellow. There you go. coming down, right? Yep. Alright, now I just need to hit red. No, I'm too late. Is that too early? Come on, come on, come on, move it, move it, move it, move it. Okay, perfect. That's actually easier than the first time, in my opinion. Let me tell you, man, whatever you pick to do is really important. Like, just it's not like you can never change anything ever, but especially for me, like, I was really good with chemistry. I personally feel I should have done something related to chemistry. Or finance, as I'm now finding out. So that's just something I would say is like whatever it is, naval recruitment or wait, hold on, did I just screw myself? Because like I don't think I could hit a wall. Oops. Yeah, that's not the way to go. I'm gonna sneeze my brains out in a minute. Push this. Yeah, it was like the last little bit of water stopped that. Alright, so we totally can't just push it that way. That's what I mean, like this is like kind of cool Zelda puzzle solving. I hate to think that it has to get the title of Zelda puzzle solving, but whatever. I think this is also easier than the first time. Like, actually easier in general. Now, this will activate the jump pad. I say clear military, I don't know a whole lot about it. But now that I'm a little older, I'm actually getting properly introduced. My opinion has changed. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I got into stuff. Like, initially, when I first was in high school... fuck. What was the first thing I wanted to do when I was in high school? I think I wanted to be a doctor. Oh, I don't have enough. I have to go get some stuff. I think I wanted to be a doctor initially. And at the time, I took a lot of medical-related things to really kind of get into it. And I could have done it. I even had the grades to go to a reasonably good medical school. But then ultimately, I was like... I mean, I hate to say it. I'm just kind of lazy. I just like to play games. I mean, that's the truth, right? I used to be really good at the piano, and I just hated it. I hated the way I was forced to do it, and I hated the way I was introduced to it, so I just stopped. I was like, you know what, this is not fun to me. I'm just doing it because I'm forced to. And now that I'm older, I look back and I'm like, damn, I was really good at this. It was a great skill. It gave me a lot of dexterity in my fingers, and now I just kind of miss doing it. So, like, my opinions on things have definitely changed as I've gotten older, right? I mean, to be fair, things have changed around the world, you know, in that event too. Like, it's not like things are exactly the same as they were when I was a kid. Some games I used to hate, I now love, and vice versa. And that's not even like, you know, not even to make like the Pokemon example of, well, they fucked up, they did something stupid. It's just some things, you know, I just think differently on now. It's so weird. Am I doing the same thing again here? Did we already do this? I guess we literally solved the same puzzle twice. Okay. Then I did want to be in the military at one point, and then I got really into like tech. So I was like, I want to do something technology related, and that's pretty much more or less where it ended. It was just like, yeah, tech. But I was good at chemistry, and looking back, there were a lot of good chemistry programs I could have gone into, and I just wasn't for it. I went the literal opposite way to put this thing away. Hey, look, nothing happened. Something else must be the reason. Oh, did they actually come back together? I thought they didn't.
Yeah! We did it, Fox! Guys, are you seeing this? Mission complete. What's going on?
Nope.
We've placed all the spell stones.
It's not good enough, Fox.
There must be more to it, Fox. Since you left Walled City, I've been studying your mission, and I've noticed there's something hidden at the top of that huge temple. It looks like a Krazoa shrine entrance.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that. Oh, come on. Let's get back to the Hollow.
You do all that work and it has nothing to do with it. It's all about the Krazoa spirits.
Dude.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I know that the exclamation mark like rotates with him, but I guess that makes sense.
Where are we going?
I can only imagine what they're gonna tell me. Dude, he just told me. Is this the right way? Yeah. Well, we're done with all the, pretty much everything else. So once we go for Walled City 2, that's it, because I don't think you come back to Dinosaur Planet. Like, you basically go from there directly to the end of the game. So, if there's anything else to do, now is the time to do it, which really comes down to, do I want to get all the fucking cheat tokens? Because I don't remember if I got all the cheat tokens or not. I only have 3. I think there's 7. Yeah. Let's see. Where are the cheat tokens? If they're, because since we're definitely gonna finish tonight, I might as well see if I can get all of them. I could actually do the maze for once because I never did the maze. I think I have to go back to Ice Mountain because I didn't buy that one at the start of the game. Right? They are in Thorntail store. What? Oh, did I not buy the one at the start of the game? Let's see. I know I got the one in Moon Mountain Pass. I forget which ones I got over the playthrough. So I'm not really sure what I am missing. I think I got the one at the Volcano Force Point. Did I get one at the Ocean Force Point? This is what I mean. Like, I didn't keep a tracking of this. So, I mean, it's probably too late, honestly. We'll probably just go ahead and beat the game. And then in another 5 years, I'll replay this game, and I'll actually do the cheat tokens, because that's like the only extra bonus thing. Dragon Rock is definitely the easiest part of the game. I don't really think so. I mean, it's not the hard. Yeah, you know, it's not the hardest. I don't really know what is the hardest. I'm not gonna pretend like this game totally pushes all my buttons at all times. I want Ocean Force Point. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going back. Never mind. We're just gonna beat the game. Fuck it. Not going back. I don't think I missed any though. So, technically speaking, we could someday finish and do it. I'm just not sure what the resume point is after you beat the game. Because the only times I've beaten this game were before I lost all my memory card data. So, like, maybe it drops you before something and you could go back to Dinosaur Planet. I could not tell you, though. It's just purely something to add, I don't know, like, really ominous messages that pretty much more or less never came true. I'm gonna be honest, so... Can't go back anyways, you need a spell stone to... Oh, well then there you go. Too late. They're missable, they're not required to beat the game, and what they do doesn't really seem that impactful in anything anyway, so... Yeah, there's your answer, I guess. That would be cool if, like, you got a 100% ending for doing it, at least. It would incentivize me to learn where they are and where to get to them, but because you don't, I just move on. I'm just like, alright, fuck it, whatever. Well, technically I haven't saved. So if I could beat the game without saving, then we would be fine, but I know I'm gonna forget and save, so... Unless this game definitely does not autosave, right? So maybe if I beat this game without saving, I'll be able to go back and do it, because I didn't save after getting the Spellstone, right? Do I anticipate this game is going to crash randomly or whatever? No. Probably not. Yeah, my sound's getting... Oh, hi!
Fox, Something is not right. The walled city has not yet returned to the planet. My husband is still stuck up there. You did return all of the spell stones.
Of course, but wait. The spirits. They must have something to do with it.
Bro,
Right.
we just went
Without
over this.
all the spirits, the magic cannot be channeled back into the planet.
Your boss said to return to the walled city. There must be a shrine we've yet to find.
Yes. It's the friendly kid reminder in case you stop playing. Okay. This is probably the last time we'll get to do anything, but I don't even know if there's anything to get. Do I have enough to go to the walled city? I might have to buy some. Does it tell you if you have enough or not? Because they might just make me go to orbit and then I can't come back down, so I'll just go buy some. I don't know how many I need to get to the walled city. It's not like I'm going to use these scarabs anyway, so I might as well just buy whatever fuel cells I need. Okay, cool. That should be way more than enough. But you know, I did not know that they were missable way back when. It doesn't really... You wouldn't think this game has missables. You wouldn't even think this game has anything, really, like that. Like collectibles that you can or can't get. You might forget to get, and then that's it. You're screwed. You can't get it anymore, so it's fine. Fuck the Force Point temples, dude. Alright, let's grab this. How much is it?
You pay this much.
Yes, this is very much like me, to run into a store, grab a bunch of stuff, and be like, wait, how much is all this? Yeah, I've had shopping events like that.
You pay this.
I used to go to this store pre-Rona,
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
and they would sell all kinds of old games. That's actually where I like doubled my GameCube library.
You pay
And I would just pay out the ass for all these
okay,
old
I'll
games.
sell it to you.
So like, I don't know if you've ever heard of a game called Skies of Arcadia. It's pretty rare. And I was like, you know what? I know this is rare because I know the GameCube library. Even the games I don't have, I know like they're worth stuff, right? So I said to myself, you know what? If I don't get this game now, I'm never gonna get it. So might as well just get it now. I'll own it forever, and I'll be good afterwards, right? That's what I said to myself. And you know what? I was right, because after, like, not even a couple weeks later, everything ended. It was quarantine time. So it works out. Like, my GameCube library is very big. I am very proud of it.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Very proud of my GameCube library. I know this has nothing to do with Star Fox Adventures, besides being on the same console. I'm very lucky that I did get the GameCube ultimately as a kid. And not only that, but I was able to keep all my games. Because imagine trying to build a GameCube library today. You're gonna get raked over the coals, dude. You are going to get fucked trying to get half of these games. Because they're just impossible to find. They are actually impossible to find. Like, I could replace maybe one or two of these games that I own. But, like, let's be real here. How are you going to buy a copy of Star Fox Adventures in the year 2021, right? Like, how are you going to buy a copy of this game? It would be nice if they offered it for, like, $10 or something on the eShop, right? And then, like, you could do the Microsoft thing where whatever new Nintendo consoles come out later. I guess it just doesn't tell you. Maybe you don't have to spend fuel cells again. It doesn't matter. But yeah, maybe it would just be nice, you know, be like, okay, cool, here, let me buy Star Fox Adventures and let me experience a part of, you know, Star Fox history, for lack of a better phrase and word.
Hurry, Fox! There must be another Krazoa shrine
I
hidden
wonder
within
where
the
he is
walled
now,
city.
actually.
When you land, go directly to the King Earthwalker. He should be able to tell you where to start looking. Peppy out.
Yes, they're gonna make you collect all 7 again, just like when you have to get to Dinosaur Planet. My audio is fucking skipping, it's nuts. I mean, I basically get what I deserve, huh? I didn't reboot, I haven't rebooted in a while, so I get what I deserve, kind of. I accept it as my punishment. I don't know where this sure what these things are supposed to be that like antagonize you. You can break it. It could be wrong. Right. Yeah, you're supposed to fire a bomb there, but like damage in this segment is not really much, to be fair. That's a gold ring, right? I think so. Yeah. That's a fun. I think I got all 10. I think I literally got every single gold ring for no reason. Amazing. Dude, Andros is gonna kick my ass, dude. You have no idea. Andros is actually really hard in this game for me. I should play Star Fox 64. That's what I mean. Like, they remade a lot of N64 games for the 3DS, and you can't even buy them. Like, I mean, you can if you own the 3DS, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not. I just feel like they should be edited, changed up, and resold. Like, I don't understand why. Like, if Final Fantasy VII can get a remake, and all these other games can get remakes, like, you could definitely remake arguably one of the most iconic games in history. Is this the King Earthwalker? Yeah.
Fox, on behalf of Dinosaur Planet, I thank you for returning the Spellstones to their rightful place.
For what good it did? If you didn't notice, you're still stuck up here in this floating rock.
By removing
No
the
shit.
Spellstones, Scales caused
fox.
our planet to tear apart. Returning the stones has stopped the flow of magic energy, but only by the power of the Krazoa spirits will the floating lands return.
Seems like we both have our reasons for finding the last of the spirits. The Queen said I could find one here in the city. So where is it?
The spirit will be revealed once both the Sun and Moonstones are returned to the temple.
I forget exactly where we return him to the temple at. Sure, let's do the sun first. I feel like Moon is annoying. I feel like I'm gonna be mad at one of these. So let's I'm gonna cross my fingers here and pray. Oh, do they not have to hit the... I feel like I fucked myself. Excellent, excellent. Stop that. What? Oh, because they don't move after that. Oops. Okay. We already know how to solve that one. We already know how to solve that one. What, I'm trying to think. How could we position this? Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. How the fuck do you do this? It's actually a good question. Right? Like these two on the top and bottom, you just push those across. So which one gets pushed here? Can I even pull this? Hilarious. Oh, because you don't push that one there. Okay, I know, I figured it out. Thank you. I had to get my big brain working, don't worry. I'll not be defeated by a children's game. Except I'll totally be defeated by a children's game. Won't I? Yeah. Not this way, actually. I'll totally need it. I'm gonna take this out. I'll hold it. It's fine. Does it stop if it hits that block, maybe? Oh, that was a weird camera. Yes, actually. How the fuck do I do this? You know what? This also is incorrect. Wait, did I do this before? Yes, this works. Okay. If I remember Moon being worse, I'm not gonna like what comes next then, will I? Now that was already, like, moderately activating the almonds. Now we gotta actually, like, go hard, dude. This is one of the cooler Krazoa tests, though. What the fuck am I doing? I have no clue what I'm doing here. Is this like one of those sun puzzles where you have to wait for the sun to show up? I don't have any other abilities that work here besides Fire Blaster. You used the goggles? Are you fucking kidding me? So you have to get the goggles then to beat the game. Okay, I was not going to figure that out anytime in the near future, I'll be honest with you. I thought the goggles were completely optional. Oh, shit. Oh. Come on. No, you know what this is? This is a three-way puzzle. Okay. That's literally what they're used for. They literally exist to be used at the end of the game. Dude, you know how salty I am right now, man. Why the fuck do they exist in this game just to be used at a puzzle on the walled city? That just feels like it's just there to have you make an extra trip, I'll be honest with you. It feels like they put them in this game just so they could be used for an extra trip. So when you don't know, you get up there and then Slippy probably says something like, "Hey Fox, is there anything you could use to zoom in on it?" See you later, Fox. Slippy out. So now, Sloppy, the real question is are we doing Donkey Kong Country next, or are we doing Star Fox Assault? Because I've never done a playthrough of either, and I don't think I've ever played through Donkey Kong Country either. So that to me is like one of the bigger questions, is like, what are we even playing next? Is this that's a fucking bomb plant? No, this is a shake. A ground shake, okay. What am I running through here? Okay, there's a switch here. Whoop. There's a switch here. Oh no. Oh, what is this? Okay, we flame that. We have to chill it, we have to flame it, and we have to get all the way to the back here. It's up to you. What do you want to play first? Well, I mean, that's why I just figured I'd ask the viewers, you know, what they want to see on the new streams, because this is totally going to be done. So I'm thinking to myself, well, we could just run through Star Fox Assault in 2 streams and call it quits, or we could mix it up and play something new. I mean, I don't know. I did say I would play Donkey Kong Country, but I do know that Star Fox Assault does not really, it's not like a long game, actually. Like, Star Fox Assault is it's it's a pretty short game, all things considered. So. Yeah, no shit. Mix it up, play Donkey Kong Country if I want. Yeah. If not, then definitely I know within a few days I could beat Star Fox Adventures pretty handily. Or I'm sorry, not Star Fox Adventures. What's the other one? Assault. Is there something over here? Yep. What the fuck?
Flame.
Tricky, please. Okay, we made it with plenty of time to spare. I'm over here rushing. That's actually a very lenient timer, all things considered. That's incredibly lenient. Like, wow. What the fuck are we doing here? Do I have enough? Let me make sure I have enough. That's not sunrise? Okay, never mind. I thought that was sunrise. I mean, isn't this kind of going the wrong way for this to be sunrise? They make you sit through 3 rotations of the thing. You serious? There you go, Sun Medallion. And then we gotta do the Moon Medallion. This is actually one of the cooler Krazoa tests. I actually like this one coming up. This, like, the test of strength is a meme. Like, maybe as a kid, I guess I'm better at button mashing now than I was as a kid. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. But I do like tests like that. See, now, if this was the modern day, this game, if this was even post-Resident Evil 4, they would have it be multiple buttons. It wouldn't just be mash A to win. Because mashing the biggest button on the controller is obviously not really much of a test of anything. So, if this was the modern day, it would be just mash A to win, and it would be the easiest thing you could possibly do, as you could tell. But like I said, Resident Evil 4 completely changed how so many video games in so many different places were just looked at, changed, developed. Like, it's crazy to think of how much impact one game had on video gaming as a whole. Like, it's almost like you cannot stress it enough. That's why I say, like, the game doesn't need a modern day reboot. I think they're just gonna take out what made it unique and memorable by doing so. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I already figured it out. No, I didn't. Holy shit, that won't work, because it's going to move forward 1. And it's not going to keep going. Can you push it through? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, here we go. I solved it. I guess we'll do Star Fox Assault. That'll be fast. And then I could finally say I did a playthrough on it. I might not stream it, though. I might just piss around, you know, late at night one night and just play it a bunch. It'll probably take me 2, maybe 3 sessions to play it. So, if that's the case, then I won't feel too bad about it. This is such bullshit. You don't even have to look at it. I'm salty that that's the solution to this puzzle. I don't even know how I don't remember that. I'm salty about that. The high-def goggles are mandatory, and they exist for only one reason, and one reason alone. Okay. Oh, shit! You piece of shit. Okay. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. How often does this other one go down? Very rarely. Alright, there you go. Do I even want to know what's going to happen in this room? Am I going to be appalled? There's no way that we just simply run around like... Yeah, I'm totally not making this. But I figured it out. I figured I was in a box for the first part. I got it. Wow. See, there could have been like a pretty cool puzzle using that. Oh no. Which one's supposed to come first here? I don't even know. Is it the opposite? It might be opposite, right? It might be like a waning moon as opposed to anything. I'll try that, I guess. Because the other one, you hit it in the opposite direction that it's spinning. Nope. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's literally just as straightforward as it looks. Maybe they want you to do moon first. Shit. I gotta be really quick. There's a lot of travel time on your shots, actually. Oh! This is the Moonstone. It looks like one of those moon cookies, actually, with the vanilla and the chocolate. I love those. Those are awesome. You know, when I was a kid, we used to have Dunkin' Donuts some days on classes. You know, like they would give us Dunkin' Donuts. Or not Dunkin' Donuts, I'm sorry, Krispy Kreme. The actual good donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are just like dry and trashy, but I hate that they want, like they're everywhere. And Krispy Kreme is nowhere. And that's an actual tragedy. I much prefer Krispy Kreme. They're delicious. But the only Krispy Kreme I know of is that, like, is in, I forget if it's Port Authority. And I'm not going to Port Authority for donuts. Port Authority was nasty even before Rona. So, it's not exactly going to be, like, an amazing place to be now. That's how I feel. It's kind of trashy. There we go. I guess it's below here, right? No, he said it was at the top of the temple, right? I'm not losing my mind. I just know what puzzle we're about to come across. I don't remember the puzzle in the Krazoa Shrine. But I like this one because the test of memory is kind of cool. You know, anything that takes into account like everything you've ever done in the game is kind of cool because it feels like everything kind of goes full circle together, right? Like, even though this game is pretty short and incredibly straightforward, now that I'm older and I realize this, but like, you know, you still do a lot. You still go a lot of places. You still do a lot of stuff. It's still enjoyable. Hi. Subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. At 100 followers. Well, I don't know. What do people do at 100 followers? Do people even celebrate 100 followers? I don't know what I do at 100 followers. I'll have like a 12-hour stream and we'll do nothing. I'll do the other half of the birthday stream that should have happened. We'll play all the Metroid games that I like, and then we'll play a whole bunch of other stuff. I at least like that the game had some variety, especially in the environments and playstyles and the floating islands. Yeah, like, there's definitely a lot that you do in a lot of places you go to, even if, unfortunately, like, the one thing that you would probably really associate with this game is the combat, and the combat is very lackluster in this game. Like, there is not really anything it has going for it. Like, I skip combat in this game not because it necessarily saves time, but because after a certain point, like, you can only really damage them on certain moves, so it really just comes more of a time sink. That's what I mean, like, I still think it's a game really worth playing. I wish that GameCube games were more readily available. I have to find something to weigh this down, because I do not find shit. See, joke's on you, I don't care if I get burned. I don't know if I was supposed to find anything. Okay. I'll take this. Dark Ice Mines are in this geothermal mining area. Yeah, I like the walled city. Like I said, like if you look at the trailer when you first boot up this game, there's like a lot of cool shit going on in it. You know, it gives the impression that there's going to be a lot of epic stuff that happens later. Now, what the hell is going on? I knew not to stand on that. I know they turned back on. You know what? There's probably a switch above me. My computer is going nuts right now. I apologize. I like that Cloud Runner Fortress is like a minor bit of like, you know, stealth and intrigue and different designs and shit you gotta wear, you know? Like, the whole idea of a Sharp Claw disguise, I don't really think a lot of games do that. Like, not so much like hardcore stealth games, but, you know, like basically like deception in a way. The only other game I can think of that comes to mind immediately is Prototype, right? Because you have to consume some of the military, and then you can pretend to be them. I forget if that does anything. Like, maybe Hitman does. Hitman would be the game that has, like, quintessentially done that. By the way, my shit is chopping the fuck up. But my thing about playing Hitman games is, like, I know I would like them, but I'm the kind of guy that I would need to do a level over and over again to, like, perfect it. And I would just feel, like, really, really weird playing a Hitman game and not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Like, that's a game to show off your mastery. It's not really a game series just to, like, play through. What happened? Why is OBS not responding? That is crazy. Can you just hold it together for, like, an hour and we'll be done? This is going to be the shortest stream ever. Test of knowledge. Match the items with the levels. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to the Krazoa Palace. Alright. That's Moon Mountain Pass, right? What the fuck was that? Alright, I think this is Cloud Runner. Yeah. Oh shit, we got no time. Okay, I don't have time to mess around. There's... Dude, OBS is fucking killing itself. What is going on? Are you serious? That's not this? I can't put it down now. What the fuck? I'm fucked. I'm so screwed. This is Lightfoot Village. I literally just don't have enough time to run all over the place. I guess that's this Snowhorn. Shit, I don't have enough time. Fuck. No, I went to the wrong place. I had it. I went to the wrong place. I gotta fucking go through this shit again. I have it. What is this? A meteorite? What the fuck is that? I don't even remember what that is. Okay, it's no biggie. You just wait on a bunch of switches. Nita Hake, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna finish Star Fox Adventures tonight. Much appreciated. Yeah, I had no clue. That's supposed to be Snowhorn Waste though, like these weird pillars. That looked more like Moon Mountain Pass. I had a feeling I should not have messed with that, like in the slightest at all. That did not look like it at all. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I'm having a good evening. I was sleeping right before I started streaming, but I was sleeping in my chair, which I should not do. As I have not learned a dozen times over, I should not sleep in my chair before I start doing anything on my computer. I should just go lay down. But I was fashionably late to my stream as usual. Nothing too major though. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're doing well. I'm really bad at aiming this. Alright, I have to refresh my OBS again because my computer is going nuts tonight for some reason. That would be one thing I'd like to do. I wonder if it's just like my computer just cannot handle some of the stress of shit now, which is actually unfortunate. Ah, whatever. If I take enough damage, I can go, I can actually use a Bombfadad for once in this game. Because I have literally not used a Bombfadad the whole game. Which one is Cloud Runner? Oh, fuck. This is Cloud Runner, for sure. Okay, well now I know what's what. Right? Oh, fuck. Wait, where's Moon Mountain Pass? Here we go. Okay. I'm like, what is going on? So what's the final one, then? This is Lightfoot. In case the obvious Lightfoot carving doesn't ring any bells. Like, isn't this just Moon Mountain Pass? I think it is saying test. I could be wrong, though. Gold Tooth goes to Walled City. If nothing else, I've learned that this game has a killer soundtrack, and no one will ever remember this game for it, which is the actual tragedy. The final one you're about to face with Scales. I don't consider that a test. I don't even consider it a boss fight. We're actually going to have fun with it, Sloppy. Believe it or not, I'm going to mess around with it. Because I know all the inner workings of it. Because as a kid, I was like, wait, what's going on? Why is it like this? We're going to have some fun with it. Yeah, I don't know. That meteorite, like, why is it a meteorite in space is one of them.
This is it, Tricky. It's time to say goodbye.
I know you're right, Fox. It's just...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna miss you too. Without your help, this mission would have failed. So
This
I've got
feels
something
good
for you.
cutscene. Yep, here you go, buddy. It clips in
Prince
your head.
Tricky, Earthwalker, you are now an honorary member of the Star Fox team.
Dad, did you hear that? Me, a member
That's
of
not a good
Star
thing,
Fox.
homie. Nothing good happens to people on this team.
Do I get my own spaceship?
I'll come and visit you soon.
Just don't make it too long, okay?
Yeah, no, nothing happens. I know that, yeah. I like how he follows you back to the ship. That's a really touching cutscene, though. And, like, that might be one of the few things that foreshadows so well into Assault. Without your help, the mission would have failed, Tricky. It's a feels-good moment. Because that's what I mean, like, once you do Walled City 2, you don't go back. Nowadays, we would have a game that has, like, you know, non-linear stuff. Do I have to fly back to Dinosaur Planet, or is it automatic? Yeah, you can't even revisit anywhere else, so.
Let's go, Fox! Get
I'm
that
moving as
spirit
fast as I
directly back
can,
to the
dude.
Krazoa
Pop
Palace.
pepper.
I have adjusted your flight path so that you will land at the top of the palace. As soon as you get there, head down inside to release the spirit.
Yeah, they don't tell you that it's the literal point of no return, though. You just gotta mess around and find out. They don't tell you that at all. I gotta take a drink. It's one. Nothing beats water. Is it even possible, like, did anyone ever intentionally or not intentionally film this? I feel like this is just too free. Like, even, especially at this point in the game. Oh, maybe I miss that one all the time. Maybe I just don't see it. Okay. Not that getting 10 even matters here. Like, who even cares? Alright, cool.
You did it, Fox!
Yeah, I mean, even if it was everyone, I mean, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. That was all 10, yeah. That was my worst score, though. It would at least make it feel like you scaled up the game for the finale. Right? Because you do something so atypical. We're not even landing in Thorntail anymore. We go right to Krazoa Palace. No warp stone required. So if you want to do this stuff with the warp stone, you have to do it before Walled City 2, which means you do it right there at the end. What power do we even have now? I don't even know which one, where we're coughing this one up. I'll find it, don't worry. At least until then, we get the nice Krazoa Palace music. I told you I'm a fan of this music, right? I love the Krazoa Palace music. I just think the most disappointing part is, like, I don't know if they ever explain why Antros is here. He might in his speech. He gives a talk before we actually have a conclusion. So maybe he does say something, and I just forget. Please don't play saxophone again. I love the saxophone, dude. That's like who sings "Let's Get It On"? I don't remember. It was like that. Because as a kid, my family was really big into R&B. They loved it. My family used to have a ton of records. Right? Like what would be considered treasures nowadays is now like nothing. You know. There you go. My family had a ton of records. Yeah, I got it. I figured it out. Hey, they loved that. I loved it too. I thought it was cool. You know, like records are oh fuck. Records are one medium that I actually really respect, and it's totally before my time. Like even VHS was partially on the way out when I was oh shit. Excellent. VHS was partially on the way out when I was a kid. I came in right at the tail end of VHS and people doing rewind, what was it, Be Kind and Rewind and shit. Like that was the end, really, more than anything. And then with discs, you didn't need to do that anymore because you weren't actually spinning anything. Well, you're spinning the disc, but you're not running through the film inside the VHS. Like I missed the local Blockbuster. We had one of those. It was awesome. No, okay, yeah, this was the Walled City one. Was there really one for the final part of the game? I was going around the time DVD started to take off. Oh man, dude, it was so crazy because it was like, wow, you don't need to rewind. It was a complete laziness upgrade. But then it was like the charm and soul of doing stuff is gone. Oh shit, hold on. How do I do this? Oh god. Oh my god. This might be one of the few places in the game you could fall that badly. How do I get out of here? There you go. But yeah, like I was roughly right before that. And then every VCR had a DVD player in it as well. That's actually this one right here, and there's one back here. They're both VHS and DVD combos. Which you can follow the final part of Dark Ice. Oh shit. It's been so long since we were in Dark Ice. Dark Ice was like almost stream 1, right? Is this stream 5? No, this is stream 4. How much? Which? Alright, shit. What do I know? Not this. We definitely can't go back to the crystal portion. Where the fuck? Dark Ice was stream 1? Okay, well good, because I'm bugging. I don't remember any of it. That's the one we need to get to, I guess. Oh, you know what it is? Where's the room? Where's the side room that I didn't get to do stuff in before? Is it this way? No. There's a room up here somewhere that like you could do stuff in. I don't remember where it is. It might be over here. Hold on. Yeah. I definitely know we didn't do anything here, so this is sus to me. I hate that that's just a part of vernacular now. It's the worst word imaginable. Okay. Since I literally couldn't remember almost anything else in the game. Oh, here we go. We can just do this. This dude gets a nice show over there. He's just walking around. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm not paid enough to deal with this asshole. I don't know what the hell you're doing. I want no part of this. There we go. Is this just as like its own side path? I guess so. What is the design of Krazoa Palette? What the fuck? Does he walk through this? Yo! There's like no clipping on that pillar. There's no clipping on like any pillar out here. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can't walk. Okay, this dude is... I don't want anything to do with him. He doesn't want anything to do with me. That actually works out, homie. See you later. I keep pressing B to close the menu. Yeah, I like that Fox does act surprised like that. You know, in Pikmin 1, Olimar slowly stops being surprised by the onions immediately kicking up and like trying, and you know, they don't do it intentionally, but you know, just springing up and trying to hit him. But that's what I mean, like if I had a way to digitally play some of these games, I would play them a lot more often. It's just now, like, ironically in this era where I could play pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want, I kind of don't want to play, I don't want to really use my discs that much. I'll use them sparingly, like what we're doing right now. But I don't want to use my discs that often. Just because, like, I feel like disc rot is a real thing. Yeah. Like, you know. Yeah, he just walked through. That is spooky to me. And then now I'm detected a floor above this guy. Alright, we're getting to my favorite part of the game. Does Crystal have anything to say? How you feeling up there, babe? Okay, don't care. This might be the rarest game that Rare has ever made, actually, when you think about it, because they can't put this in the Rare collection. Do I get fully healed before starting the final fight? Because I know Bombfadads don't work on it. Let me grab some health first. Maybe. Even still, I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Okay. Man, I really would play Pikmin 2 more as well. I need to get another copy of Pikmin 2. That's like the one thing that's the one game I really want to get an extra copy of. Pikmin 2 is a really fun game, like, actually. Alright. Oh, boy. we have to kill one enemy to get out of here. Oh no.
I've been waiting for you, Fox McCloud. Yeah! You may have returned the Spellstones, but the war is not over yet.
I really feel like
Now
his
you
boss
must
fight was
face
cut
me.
content. I like how he grunts like a normal enemy. Does he actually swing at you? Does he? It's actually really unfortunate because I think that this would have been a really cool fight. Does he follow you out here? Yeah, he does. Okay. Does he actually try to attack you? Looks like he dodges. Yeah, it's like almost like they ran out of time or they couldn't do anything with him. Yeah, he doesn't really attack. He doesn't do shit. It's actually really crazy because your first instinct is to grab your weapon, and that's not wrong, but that ends the fight. Hitting A ends the fight. It's unfortunately the lamest part of any game ever. Because the second that... Actually, hold on. Let's see something. Does Slippy have advice for this?
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you
Yeah,
need
this
some
is all he
help.
says. Try standing where it would have been. That's it.
Come back when you need me. Slippy, over and...
What did we miss?
General Pepper
95%.
here. I'll display your current
Yeah, there were
mission
a
status.
bunch of staff energy upgrades I'd never found, so whatever. Ultimately it didn't even matter to begin with.
Push right.
Okay.
There's a lot.
It feels like it's unfinished, really. Like you could tell he has a dodge animation, and it might have been that he was going to be the final boss of the game before it became Star Fox Adventures. Maybe Nintendo overrode them and said, "Oh no, this has to be Andros at the end of the game, right?" Like maybe they fucking overrode them, you know? Cape Claw, you had to destroy the axis. Yeah, it probably required a Oh yeah, it's inside the rock. You're right. It's inside the rock. I didn't bomb it, but did I need it? No, not really. Unlike a Zelda game where it's so important. There you go. This could be my stream opening from now on. I think either without even looking it up to figure it out, either it was cut because of time constraints, or Nintendo overrode them and said that we don't want him to be the final boss. It's got to be one or the other, for sure. All right, well let's end it, I guess. It's tragic. I actually kind of think this is hilarious.
Stop! Scales! You are no longer any use to me.
He doesn't even attack you. He has no
Who are
attacks.
you? I demand you show yourself. I am the one you brought to
Yeah, it is
Krazoa
Andros'
Palace.
vision. Okay.
The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not. I don't understand. No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa spirit.
Tragedy.
You will regret this.
Presumably he dies here, by the way, because the door opens.
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere.
Yeah, see, the door only opens when you kill enemies, so presumably Scales dies here. You wouldn't know because it doesn't even really matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He's almost a completely forgettable villain, unfortunately. Yeah, what is the rain doing? The rain is oriented with the camera for some reason. That's interesting. There you go. What test is that, actually? I don't even know if it has a test. That's why I don't remember there being 6 Krazoa spirits like this, because you get one right back to back. There you go. My OBS goes. Right as he released it, too. Right as he was T-posing. OBS was like, oh, this is, I can't take it anymore, dude. Maybe I'll Google that afterwards. I guess we're gonna chill afterwards in the stream. I'll chill for a little bit.
What's going on? You said this would save her.
No, I want to dissect her. I don't know what you're talking about.
No!
That would be a really dark twist if it actually killed her.
Wake up! Wake up!
Hey, look, it's the stream thumbnail. Wait, hold on. Give it a sec. There it is. It's the stream thumbnail. Excellent. Yeah, how did Andros know Crystal could do that? No idea. Never explained.
I am reborn.
How, like, why? Is he responsible for her planet blowing up? No idea. Because Crystal recognizes him. So who knows? It needs a prequel, and it'll never get it. I really think they want to disregard this game.
Give me that!
Hey, wait! Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
Damn, laying the sass
My
on her.
stuff!
It's clipping through her
You're
hand. Holy
back.
shit. This definitely feels like a game that was agreed upon in some deal somewhere. Absolutely. And it was released, and they pretty much never will do anything with it again. They're gonna probably remake it or never talk about it again. Probably gonna die once
I've
Falcon
been looking
comes back.
forward to this day. To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Andros!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
I've got to stop it!
Yeah, so the final fight is actually just a big fucking R-Wing segment, which is bad because I'm really bad at this. I think it's when Falco shows up, it gets a little bit difficult for me. Like, you don't even really get to practice the R-Wing that much. Like, in fairness... Ow, okay, that's not great. In fairness, that's not really, like, the grand part of this game. I did not get the silver ring. That's not great either. I have no clue how to dodge this. Thanks. I just feel like you're too close to this guy's face, like, the whole fight. Like, this would be better as a free-range boss fight. But you can't actually, like, get further away from him. That is barely any healing. Like, what do you do here? You boost? I guess so, okay. Holy shit, they didn't hit. Okay. It really just feels like they definitely wanted a more traditional ending for it. I should actually do this. No, please! Okay. That's how you break a controller. Okay, we got one of his hands. Yeah, that sucks. I, like, undid all the healing I got. This is actually awful. Star Fox 64 is like kind of one of those popular games, right? Like, that's definitely a game that people have played a shit ton of over the years. I like that it's like kind of non-linear, which is what they kind of took for Star Fox Command. Are these like enemies from other Star Fox games? I actually don't know. If you gotta turn yourself into this, you probably aren't winning. I'll just say that. Like you're not doing the right thing. I don't know really what Andros expected. I think I might be doing better than before, but Falco hasn't shown up, and I know that's where the actual boss fight starts. God damn, this is terrible for Ash. I can't get away from it. I feel like everything kind of pulls you in on some level. Like I'm just way too close to everything. Oh, I think this might be intentional. Yep. The buddy.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
I love it. I love Falco showing up here at the end. That's the best part. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. Oh, shit. I'm losing more HP to these guys than anything else. Actually, what the fuck happened to my computer? Oh, sweet. It had another crash. Wow, Opera GX crashed and I didn't even notice. Well, would you like to add information? Well, the good news is that I thought ahead and I archived all my shit. So I can actually just reopen all the tabs I have. And it should more or less reopen everything I have. That is actually awesome. I was actually gonna look at what Slippy had to say as well, but I guess even at this point, they're aware that there's not really much more that they need or can add to anything that Slippy could say. Did I turn off the limiter, or was that crash with the CPU limiter? Oh, that's why, because I turned off the limiter last night. Okay, well that's a mistake. Maybe. I might have just fucked up in general. Hang on. This is so annoying. I really think I'm just going to end up ultimately going back to, what's it called? Because I don't understand why this crashes the way that it does. At all. That is so fucking weird. That makes, like, actually no sense to me. Alright, I think we're fine now. Wait, hold on, let me make sure. I have not had this crash since the first stream that I did. Let's see, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, whatever. I'll figure something out. Actually, you should see that, yep. He tries to ram you with his big brain, dude. I mean, listen, you gotta respect him for that, right? It's like his brain is the only thing that even still exists anymore. This is the weirdest final boss fight. I fucking hate those videos. Yeah, I cannot get away from that now. Thank you. Somehow I dodged that. think he only shoots out 1 silver right now. So you're like barely regenerating anything at this point. Yeah, I feel like they changed your speed during some of this. Okay. Well, somehow I did way better on this time. Okay, so you want to know how I know that Opera crashed really badly? Your name is now a different color in OBS because it had to reset everything. That's actually insane. You were green before. I mean, is Andross's true form just a floating green? Okay. Actually did really well this time. This will be the one thing I do well on this playthrough, obviously. Nothing else. Everything else, I'm like, I don't remember this. The high-def goggles? I'm supposed to groundquake here? Dude, I love Falco's outfit in this game, by the way. There's your ending. It's a fantastic ending for a game that I consider to be like a hidden gem. It's definitely a very early GameCube game, though. Like, you can't look at it on the same level as a lot of GameCube games, because I think originally it was an N64 game, like Resident Evil 0 was. I think Resident Evil 0 came out a year or two after this, right? So, like I said, I think most of this game's development was done way ahead of time. You know, like, most of this game's development was done for a completely different game, and they got the rights to it literally, like, at the final part. So the Sharp Claw are freed. They're all very happy, obviously. They've only oppressed everyone forever, but I guess now they're the good guys. That guy won the fucking World's Championship. Okay, very nice. It's obviously Scales' belt, so I guess Scales truly is dead. But releasing a Krazoa spirit never kills Fox or Crystal, so I don't know what to tell you.
We did it, Fox!
Dinosaur Planet is saved!
Andross is defeated once again!
You all did a great job.
General Pepper here! Good work, Star Fox team! I received a message from the King and Queen Earthwalker, thanking you for saving their world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was, however, very surprised to hear that Andross...
Yeah, aren't we all? And we're going to be very surprised in a few more years.
It seems that Andross discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Crystal, who had the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least this time we'll see the last of him. I'm transferring your fee as we speak. Pepper out.
Yes, money.
Yeah!
We can finally repair
Based
the
on a
ship.
true story, I don't
And
know
I
about
really
that.
need some oil. These joints are
This
not
guy
what
won the
they used to
WWE
be.
World Championship.
And I
Yeah.
can't wait
He's
to
lit.
get back
Look at
to
this
the
outfit.
Star Fox team. Hey guys,
I love it.
You don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Dude, Falco's the coolest.
Sure, Falco. It's great to have you back.
The Star Fox team is back together again!
Oh,
And
Fox,
what could go wrong?
I almost forgot. I received this message from Crystal.
Hi, Fox. I really appreciate what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance.
Okay, now where were we, babies? Yes. Oh.
And that's to say thank you.
Well,
Help me!
okay.
Help me!
Sure, no problem.
You're not shy, are you, Fox?
My sensors indicate Fox's temperature is rising.
By the way, this is one of the
I'm
most
gonna be
unhealthy
just
relationships
fine.
ever. You would think nothing bad ever happens between the two of them. You would be dead fucking wrong. I hate this fucking franchise. The most toxic relationships ever. Rest in peace, Iwata, by the way. Dude, I love my soundboard. I got so much good shit on here. Actually, speaking of that,
more teens are having luck finding summer jobs.
anyway, I like this game. Like I said, it has a lot of stuff. Crystal comes in, and honestly, like, there's definitely a lot of story there. I'm not sure how Fox comes to the deduction that Crystal's able to do all this either. I guess he sees her release it, but I don't know how Andross would have figured that out. It's just kind of left unexplained because it's a part of a plot line for a game that only recently got released in some shitty form, more or less. So, it's still a good game. Like, I still love this game in my heart of hearts. It's just a game I don't remember anything at all about. So, I can't wait for like 10 years from now when I replay this game again. Because it's been 9 years since I played it. And, I don't know. Yeah, see, they have Dinosaur Planet things. So it's probably from the people who worked on the actual original game. It's a fun game. It's a good game. It's just a very linear game and a very straightforward game. It doesn't make it bad. It doesn't make it, you know, irredeemable. Just, you know. So, I guess I will play Assault. I do have the thumbnails for Assault ready, because I was going around making thumbnails for a bunch of games. And, I mean, Assault I know I could beat in like 2 days. So what I think I'll do is I'll finish the Valhalla DLC. I'll maybe play Final Fantasy VII if I've got the time after the Ghost of Tsushima DLC. S. Malpass is Fox? I don't know. Crystal has the same voice actress? Wow, okay. I guess I didn't know. I didn't know that they all shared voice actors. How did one dude play Peppy and Slippy? Dude, this guy is like half the cast! Wow! The creature in the well. The dying Earthwalker, what, at the beginning of the game? And Krazoa. D. Smith had probably the best, dude. D. Smith playing the generic Sharpclaw, that's great. Yeah, I feel like I've heard D-Bot work before. Andross sounds really familiar. Snowhorn and Earthwalker. Yeah, I can believe that. It's crazy how like a game released in 2002 has got so much soul in it. And just... We live in the dark times now, my friend, where we don't... Like, you would think like a game like this would come out every couple of years, and it just hasn't. And the last Star Fox game that came out was, I think, in 2016, right? Zero. I didn't even play it. I own it. I never played it. Oh, yeah. We got the saxophone. We hired him out, so you get to listen to his smooth sounds. Wow. Just fucking wow. I thought my other Discord froze. Yeah, it is kind of like Kenny G. It's like a lot, dude. It's just, this only plays, I guess, at like 3 or 4 parts of the game. It's crazy. A 2002 game. It's 2021 in it, and I still love it, man. And that's it. They dump you at the start screen. See, I like this. I like the intro trailer. Like, you'll see there's a lot of gameplay footage in here. This is like this is what I used to like about trailers, you know? Like, they would show off a lot of cool shit in the games, right? This is it's a really good looking trailer. And then you actually play these parts, it's a little different. But whatever, it's good enough, right? I just hate that Scales is not the final boss. Like, even he doesn't even have like his own boss fight, right? Like, if you had to throw an Andross, it's not the worst thing ever that could have happened. I like how you could tell it's demo footage because he has 3 hearts in all of this, which is actually not possible. I don't even think you can refuse hearts in this game. So this actually is not true. Some fake ass footage, dude. Yeah, like most of this stuff you would have more stuff than what they show you having here. So this is kind of like demo footage, but I mean, that's fine. That's a cool ass trailer, and I like it. Does it just loop? Oh, it automatically exits, okay. So I didn't save, so I don't think, yeah. So technically speaking, I could go back and do Ocean Force Point, because all it did was take away an hour of playtime. As I said, there's no real reason not to. So in theory, I think I can go get all of the Krazoa spirits if I really wanted to. So not saving was intentionally like the right thing to do, because of that, I didn't have to, you know, I didn't overwrite anything. Because at that point, once you go to the Earth Temple, it's the Earth Walled City, that's it. So in any event, I guess we'll chill for a bit. If you give me a minute here, I will stop my Wii, and I will spit out the disc, and I will put it back in my GameCube library, because I liked it. This was a good recommendation. I appreciate it. This was a really good one. It's good that I played it after 9 years. You know, something very familiar. Back when games had instruction booklets that have full color, they tell you about everything in the game. You know, like, this is what I mean. Like, if nothing else, I really recommend to a lot of people, like, it's not worth ever selling stuff like this. Like, even if you could make a good killing off of it, I would just recommend holding on to it. It'll only ever go up in value the more you take care of it and the more you leave it in places where it's good. Unless you gotta feed yourself, clothe yourself, keep your rent or whatever, then I would never recommend selling old games. I just hate the idea that an old game gets sold. You know, they take the disc out, they throw away the case, they throw away the manual and art book. It sucks, you know. It really does suck. It's unfortunate, but that's just how, you know, you go to GameStop, you know that a lot of people they don't take care of their shit, and it really bothers me. Including GameStop, as much as I love the company. They don't take care of their stuff. They just kind of are like, okay, well, you turned in this game, and I don't really care about it, just whatever. So, like, for instance, let's put in some weird shit. Since we'll kill time before we leave. Ugh. I bought this for $5. Holy shit. I have an X-Men game. Oh, shit. Hey, here's another one. I don't even think I have a save file on some of these. That's the crazy part. Like, I legitimately don't even think I have a save file for some of this. I think I have to buy this game again. Yeah, I got a really shitty copy of Wario World. Case in point, do not ever sell your fucking games, man. I don't even know if this thing is gonna work. I'll be honest with you. I sold my copy of Wario World thinking I would buy it later, and I got a shitty fucking copy in return. Terrible. One of the worst mistakes of my life. I hate it. I hate that I did this. I did it to myself. You know? Who would even think, you know, in 2007 and 2008, you know, oh, well, you could sell your game. It's okay. You'll buy it back later. And then later never fucking comes. Like, yeah, it was a massive mistake. I'm never going to get a good copy of it again. There was not a damn thing wrong with my copy. Now, lucky for me, this copy works, but my God, does it look fucking terrible. Like, holy shit. It's terrible. I might get another copy of this. I expect this to stop working. Like, this is disgusting. Actual tragedy. I mean, it works. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm sorry. Shit. Do I even have a saved it? No, I do not. Okay, well. Okay. Maybe we'll stream this. This will be the next stream game. We'll do Wario World. I probably shouldn't start a new save file, but we'll mess around for like an hour or so. This is another playthrough I did. I don't even remember what year I did a playthrough of this in. And like the whole point of this game was to like do, not co-op, what is it? You connect it to the GBA, and then that gives you extra stuff. This is literally like an 8 level, like very simple beat 'em up.
Here we go.
I like this. I'm not gonna play it for too long. In fact, I don't even want to really do the full level because each level has a boss at the end. Well, at least the disc works, right? Like I can't sit here and say like, oh, it doesn't work and it was a waste of money. Yeah, I buy games and I don't fucking test them. I know. At least I own it, right? How do you pick up that? This game is so stupid, man. I love this game. Oh shit, I almost jumped off. Yeah, this game is fun. It's really fun. It's a collectathon too. See, transfer it to the Game Boy Advance. Try telling the Zoomer what a Game Boy Advance is right now. But this is the game. This is the type of game you have to 100%. Like, it's not really like. Otherwise, you're not really getting everything. So if anything, I would definitely look up a guide to 100% this game. I have the manual, I don't want to dig it out because it's a little bit hard to get. Pile driver, yep. That's what I mean, like, they don't make shit like this anymore. It sucks. I thought this would be its own side series at some point, I'll be honest with you. I was like, this is a no-brainer, this game is fucking dope. You know what other game I have? I have Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is really rare. Like, that is an insanely rare game. So, I actually really pride myself on this. In fact, by the way, I love the pause in this game. Let me quickly go on eBay, because I really can't go anywhere else to find this shit, right? How much is a copy? How much is a copy of Wario World for the GameCube? Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, you know, nothing major. Only $76. I mean, there's also a $59. There's a $47. Actually, that's not terrible, but it's bid only. That's terrible. Like, you can't, like, that's what I mean. Like, trying to track down some of these games, man. Never sell your fucking games. I can't, I wish if I had a platform, that's the one thing I would fucking tell people. Do not sell your old games. Hell, I would almost buy it off of you. Fuck that. I legit want to buy people's games just so they can't sell it and make this stupid mistake. Like, this just bothers me, man. It bothers me. It fucks with me that I fell for the fucking scheme of, yeah, trade in your 10 precious old games that you love to get one game you might fucking enjoy. It's bullshit. It's a racket. But most of all, I hate that I trusted my mom on this because she was totally wrong about it. This was a terrible mistake. There is no game out there right now, especially in the era of backwards compatibility that we're in, where you have to sacrifice to get a game. Period. So as I said, the only exemption I make is if you need to put buttons on your back. I can't do that. I think I was just called the Stone Key. It's literally a mistake every single time people do it. My favorite part about this, though, is that, like, when you get to the end of the game, that final level of Pecan Sands is, like, insanely difficult. There's a lot of shit going on in Pecan Sands. Like, you gotta have that shit on lock. What? I remember in the playthrough, there was even one part of it that I just didn't do. I get squeezed out. That makes no sense. Wario actually has like pretty good platforming, all things considered. Yeah, so I guess we'll stream this at some point. I'll give you hints. Actually, it's better to use R. I think R is like exclusively reserved for the dash push. Yep. I just don't know where the other thing is. Oh. Yeah, you could have actually fooled me. I think every single one of these has like an area underground where you can get an extra life piece. I forget how many hearts you get by the end of the game. You actually kind of need them. What is this? Oh shit, the T-Rexes with the clubs! And then there's skeletons in World 2. Was this after Coliseum? Because this music kind of sounds like distinctly like XD a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll just go for another record too. There's another game I want to plug in. Dude, I got Tony Hawk games and shit, man. know what, I'll stop here just so that way I can put something else in. That's what I mean, man. The GameCube is such a broad library of games that just never got re-released. It's really sad. Where did I put them? There you go. This one I actually had to also rebuy. It's like half of my library I sold for shit, man. It was not worth it in any way at all. Complete one of the biggest mistakes in my goddamn life. But yeah, I think I'll play Star Fox Assault at some point. I'll just play it randomly on like a Sunday night. We'll do like a 4-hour session and then like another 4-hour session, and then we could call it. Because I think I also own this on PS2, actually. I won't even tell you what it is. I love it. I think what's really cool is that, like, SoundCloud rappers are kind of getting to the era now where they all, like, a lot of them did play GameCube games as a kid, because I know a lot of dudes did. Yeah, remember when this was a logo? Dude, I actually have to play the movie video game. I have to play the movie video game because I never went back and played it like I said I would after Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. You know, I'm gonna get a content ID strike for this. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm totally getting slapped with a content ID for this, but whatever. As long as it doesn't take the stream down, I'm fine with it.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Okay,
let's go. Hey, look, skippable cutscenes. Wow. What an actual surprise for 2003. That's why I was so happy to play this when it came out for not the Switch, for anything really. Like I did my playthrough I think on the PC version, but I was gonna play the other versions too because like, just think about how rare this is. Like when they announced this, I legit thought I was fucking dreaming, dude. I thought I had legitimately died and gone to heaven. Like the only problem with the reboot, or the remake rather, is water in the bathtub. The only problem with the reboot, it's not like they definitely had the soul behind it. Okay, you can double jump right from the start. Okay. Why would I get content ID? Because that's the SpongeBob SquarePants song. That's why. Like that's the actual song from the show. So like YouTube will pick that up and think I'm literally showing the show. Yes, I know, it's that dumb. It's actually that stupid. But trust me, if I were to show you some of my content ID, dude, it's the wackiest shit ever. So like I will be playing GTA 5, right? I'll play GTA 5, you know, people drive in that game. Some dude will drive past you on the street. And they'll blare like, I don't know, what's a song in GTA 5? There must be a Kanye song in there, right? It'll be playing like Kanye Love Lockdown, right? Like just hypothetically. And they'll drive past and it'll be gone in 10 seconds. But YouTube will say, you're playing Love Lockdown, you piece of shit. Whole video blocked worldwide. You think that's fair? Of course it's not fair. But it's bullshit, but that's just how YouTube is. They don't want to take the possibility that I am actually playing Kanye songs in my video. But by the way, if you search Love Lockdown on anything, you fucking get the whole song anyway. So it's dumb. It's such arbitrary bullshit.
It's shiny.
It's so anti-creator in its implementation. It's actually not even funny. I mean, that's just how it is, though. Like, oh shit, did I not do all the other stuff I needed to do? Did I change that move? Okay. I feel like they changed that move. Is there a spatula up here? No, okay. That's why I love this shit, though. Like, this is such a great, unique game. And the reason why it was so great and unique is because they researched all the other games at the time, all the other platforms, to see what would make a good game. And that's why people 20 years later remember this fucking game, dude. It's crazy. Okay, let's go to another game. Now I'm in the mood to just keep game hopping. Fuck, I love this. This is great. What time is it, by the way? What time is it in my time? I don't even know. What time is it? It's 10? Dude, we finished like an hour early. I'm not gonna take another hour, but I will. We'll dive into a couple of different games, I guess, that I just have lying around. I don't have a light in my room, even after like a year and a half. So in this part of my room, it's complete pitch blackness. Let's see here. I got Lord of the Rings. I got Beautiful Joe 1 and 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, 4, Thug 2. I got Ghost Recon 1 and 2, Splinter Cell, the trilogy, Rainbow Six 3, Rainbow Six Lockdown, Time Splitters. Oh, you know, I should put in Time Splitters. I got Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders used to piss me the fuck off, dude. You play Sonic Riders, your teammates will cross the finish line ahead of you. You'll have to redo the race. I used to get pissed at that shit. I don't even remember the final boss. I just remember, I think it was like 4th or 5th grade, I was playing it, and then I beat it, and I never played it again. Do I have Rogue Squadron 2? Yes, I do. I have Rogue Squadron 2 and 3. I have a lot of Star Wars games on the GameCube, actually. That's actually one of the franchises I made sure to get a lot of games for. I have Spider-Man 1 and 2. I have Soul Calibur 2. Let's see. Star Fox Adventures I just put back. Jedi Outcast. Rebel Strike. Rogue Squadron 2. I don't have the box for Rogue Squadron 2, though. If that's what you're wondering. Okay, yes. Thank you. What else do I have over there? Clone Wars. I have Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now this is probably a content ID as well, by the way. Yes, I hate it. There you go. We're never gonna go back to this. Dude, I used to get fucking pissed at Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix is fucking awful, dude.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, this does not look anywhere near as good as I thought it used to back in the day. Ugh. I remember I also didn't beat Team Dark. I never could beat that, and then I lost my data, so I was like, fuck it. I guess that's never happening, huh? I remember getting pissed at that one, the Vine level with Espio, where Espio has to, like, do this stuff without his teammates. I used to get pissed about that, man.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
You know what game I do kind of want to do a full playthrough on? Billy Hatcher.
Got it.
It's been years and I still don't fucking use it. I still haven't done Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
When you lose a life, you restart from the last checkpoint you touched. The leader's level increases too.
I forget what the levels do. I think it increases your power.
Eggman's robot.
Right?
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Can you break this rock, Knuckles?
Not bad.
Shit.
Kind of sounds like he said shit. I remember one of my friends pointed that out and I never fucking forgot it ever. Yeah, Rogue Squadron 2 is good, but Rogue Squadron 2 is like a bunch of shit from the movies, right? More or less, I think. Not that that makes it bad.
They never give up, do they?
Some enemies I think have hit points. Sometimes your teammates can get stuck, and it's really fucking weird. Because you could switch to them, and then you get stuck, and then you die. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Back in the day when Sonic games were like really fucking dope. And then Shadow the Hedgehog happened.
Blue Tornado will attack enemies by scooping them off their feet.
Level up!
Best left to Tails.
Leave it. Let's go.
You move so slow as Tails, though. I think I beat a level one time as Tails just because you could fly to the end. I forget what level it is. It's been so fucking long since I played this.
Press the A button repeatedly to ascend quickly.
The flight leaders are always really kind of in this. I'm not even gonna pretend. I don't really like any of them.
All right.
Level up!
Oh shit! Don't fly over that, please. Yeah, I'm gonna play Sonic Colors because I never actually really played it, so I am gonna play Sonic Colors.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I think that'll be kind of cool, right?
Tails, flying enemies are all yours. Attack them with thunder shoots.
You don't even need a Team Blast for this level.
Level up!
Yes!
Unfortunately, this is kind of where, like, Sonic games is kind of glitchy at this point, though. Because I remember Shadow the Hedgehog had a bunch of glitches, too. Now that's another game that you're also never going to get re-released either, because they're going to pretend like that never happened. I did not get the checkpoint. Don't do this to me, please. Yeah, I don't really remember what team levels do. Here, let's do this. It actually pauses the timer. That's actually probably really helpful. That's nice. That's nice of them. I remember in the Eggman fight, you have to use that to actually like deal reasonable damage to him.
Got it. All right.
If you ask me, like, what was my favorite part of this game, I think as much as I hated it, Team Chaotix is actually like really good. Like, it's actually like you use each ability pretty well in Team Chaotix. The problem is that most of the levels are like really weird and glitchy.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, okay, sure. As I said, my GameCube library is legitimately like one of the good things I have. Like I'm very proud of my GameCube library for sure. And like I don't own every game on the GameCube I want to own. I gotta look down the list of GameCube games again and be like, okay, what am I missing still?
Got it. Already.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, they auto switch really good.
Let Sonic take care of this.
Yeah, kind of. You know, it's actually kind of weird playing anything to do with Sonic after what happened to fucking Chris Chan now. That's how much the internet has completely destroyed me, man. I did not mean to do that. That's hilarious. You actually can't dash on that. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Still like Sonic Adventure 2 better than this. It's just in Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow has no levels. He has 4 levels, and then the finale. Alright, sure. Alright, we're done. Yes! I'm not playing another level of this. This game will get re-released. They're gonna do a fucking Sonic 3D re-release someday. D.
No problem.
Sure. Yeah, I want a 100% Sonic Adventure 2, but that's probably one of those things I actually won't ever do, so... It's whatever. It's not the worst thing in the world. That's what I mean, like, I like this era of Sonic better than the later ones. Like, Sonic and the Secret Rings was legitimately a game I did not like at any point when I was playing it. I genuinely did not like Sonic and the Secret Rings. I feel like I played this game in 4th grade. Yeah, I feel like I did. Alright, well, that's all I got. Take this one out. Like, there's definitely a lot of GameCube games I could draw on to play and, like, do a bunch of weird stuff with. It just happens that, like, most of them are old and like, there's a ton of new stuff for me to play that I've never played before. So, like, finding that balance between games I have never played before and games I want to do stuff with, you know, that I have is kind of hard. So I'm thinking, like, maybe I'll play, like, BioShock or something, you know? Like, maybe... I never played BioShock 1 and 2, even though, like, all my friends played it. Like, there's a lot of games that most of my friends have never played either. So, like, maybe I'm thinking, like, maybe I'll play BioShock 2. Or BioShock 1 and then BioShock 2. Whatever's on the other thing, you know? Maybe that's what I'll handle. I'll tackle that at some point. But, yeah, I actually kind of like playing GameCube games. I should become a GameCube streamer. That's kind of a category that's underutilized, right? Everyone's busy playing Wii games and N64. I should play GameCube games, like, all the time. Games I literally owned when I was, like, 8. 7 to, like... What years was the GameCube? When I was 6 to... 6 to... There's also a lot of PS2 games I never played either, like the Jak trilogy. I played a couple of it. I don't think I ever beat any of them. I think I beat Jak 1, maybe, and Sly Cooper 1. So, like, I could play... Oh, dude, YouTube, I'm not done streaming yet. I'm literally on the way out the door. Please. I'm literally going to be done in less than 5 minutes. But yeah, I might play like Jack, Ratchet, and Sly 1 and across the board, and then play Jack, Ratchet, Sly 2, and then play Jack, Ratchet, Sly 3. I have all the Ratchet and Clank games for PS3 as well. Now those I just bought just to own, because I get the feeling like a lot of 7th gen games are going to start disappearing, just like 6th gen, which is what you just saw, GameCube and stuff. So I'm trying to immediately get ahead of the curve. Luckily for me, a lot of these games are still dirt cheap and overproduced. So, like, the odds are still in my favor. Like, it's not like it's a complete uphill losing battle at all. But in any event, thank you, Ash, for stopping by. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you, Sloppy. Good stream. As I said, Star Fox will get replaced on Wednesdays. By what? I don't know yet. But in due time, I will figure something out. I will probably do either Donkey Kong or something else. Donkey Kong, I'm hoping, isn't, like, super long. So maybe we could do that. Crack my knuckles, sorry. And then, tomorrow is Mass Effect. So that way, at least we'll mess around. We'll do some weird shit on Mass Effect, as usual. And then that way, you know, we'll mix it up. We'll keep it varied. You know, we don't have to always do the same stuff. And I've never really played an engineer as far as I have in Mass Effect. Usually I play, like, Infiltrator or Sentinel. So yeah, big ups to you all. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And actually, no, we're gonna play the other one. And now this I can't get content from, because this game is the entire game is a copyright strike. And for them, they stole content. Big ups to Mandalore Gaming. I love them.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, it's nice to see Brick safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view, he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I'll still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo. What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool. What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, King of Limbo.